and your quads. The next one we're going to be doing is called a good morning. It's really good for the hamstrings. Like I said, I'll be holding a weight, but for the time being, I'll just do body weight. All you do is stand feet shoulder width apart and slowly just lean down, slight bend in the knees until you feel it pulling in your hamstrings, and you're going to push back up like this. And the next one we're going to do another form of the squat, but this time it's going to be a sumo squat. So the difference between a regular squat and a sumo squat is that your leg placement is going to be much wider during the sumo squat, and it's more towards your glutes rather than your legs. So all you do is squat down till you're in a comfortable position and push back up, squeezing your butt at the same time. So like this, and then up again. And then similar to that is going to be a sumo deadlift. Same gist, feet apart like this. I'm going to be holding a weight. All you do is slowly lower yourself down until you feel it in your hamstrings and your butt, and then you force yourself back up, squeezing like this, like that. And then if we have time, we're going to be doing some lunges. So there's two different types of lunges that I like to do. There's just the regular front step lunge like this, and then the reverse lunge. You can do either or depending on if you have knee pain. I would suggest doing the reverse lunge like this. I like those ones a lot better because I feel them more in my quads, but it's totally up to you. We're going to be doing 4 sets, 10 reps of each of the exercises. So I guess we'll get started now. All right. So all I'm going to be using is a 15-pound dumbbell. You can really use anything. If you want to use like laundry detergent, just something that's weighted, that's totally fine. So for the squat, I usually do it front squat like this or back squat like this. So we're going to do 10 and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to take like a 30-second rest. And we're not doing a circuit style today like the last few workouts. We're just going to do the exercise of 4 sets through and then move on to the next. So it's really important during squats to make sure your knees stay aligned with your toes so you're not going frontwards and you're not going all the way back. Just keep that in mind. Okay, and again, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I also would like to mention, if you are not able to perform a squat as I just did, you can also do box squats or chair squats. So if there was a chair behind me, you just squat down, take a seat on the chair, and then use your quads to force yourself back up from the chair. Those make it a lot easier for beginners or people that have like low back problems or like knee problems. So if you're one of those people, grab a chair and do some chair squats. Okay. Next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, one more after this. I love squats because there's so many different variations to them. Sumo squats definitely my favorite because we always got to work on the glutes, you know. All right, 10 more seconds and we'll start again. I like to do all my workouts very high paced because it gets my heart rate up. So if you haven't noticed, I'm already out of breath from just doing squats. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Like I mentioned before, some people do front squats. The only difference is that the weight is more placed on your front. So when I do it, I like to just hold it right on my collarbones and just go down until a comfortable position and then up. And by doing front squats, you're putting a lot more emphasis on your quads. Both are very good exercises, lower body endurance as well as strength. Okay, the next exercise, I'm literally out of breath. The next exercise is going to be good mornings. They're a little tricky, but once you get the hang of them, You're going to love them. They have made my hamstrings so strong over the past year. So I like to hold the weight, same position as the squat, just right on my neck, my feet shoulder width apart. And all you do is slowly bend till you can feel the pull. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So like I said, I'm going to do the next one with at a different angle so you can see the hinge between my hips and my legs. Because that's the whole point of doing the good morning is to really get that hinge going. So it's forcing your hamstrings to pull and then push back up again. Okay. I'm going to do it again, make sure I can see myself. And we're going to hinge at the hips. Just always think while you're doing the exercise, mind to muscle connection, hinge. All right, so 1 and push, 2, push, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You'll know if you're doing the exercise right because you will feel it all throughout your hamstring and even in your butt a little bit. Like when I go down to this point, I feel an actual pull in my legs. And when I push back up, I feel the pull going back inside my leg. You try to visualize that like I do. Okay. Another thing, I want you guys to look at the way my knees are. My legs aren't straight like this and they're not like this. They're just like comfortable like that. So when you go down, and back up. Okay, third set. We'll do it facing this way now. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, good job. Patting myself on the back because I already did legs today. So my legs are kind of sore right now, but we push through with the pain. Okay, we're going to have one more set and then we're going to move on to some sumo squats. My favorite. Okay, go back over this way and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Perfect. Okay. I'm going to take a little break real quick. If your hamstrings do start to hurt, I'm just going to show you some exercise or some stretches that I do for hamstrings. A lot of it's very simple. Just touch the toes, hold for 10 seconds. Touch the center, hold for 10 seconds. And then side, and then side. My hamstrings are always sore. I don't know about you guys, but they always are. All right, so the next one's sumo squat. Very, very simple. Very similar to the other one. If you're going to do it with a weight, just put the weight between your feet. Put your feet more than shoulder width apart. And make sure your toes are pointed slightly outward, not like pigeon-toed, not whatever, just slightly outward. And you're just going to squat down. And you're going to keep your back straight, your head straight up, pull up, and squint your butt. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, 3 more sets. I also really like sumo squats because they work the inner thighs, and I feel like the inner thighs are a little more difficult to target than other areas on the body, which is good. I talk so much, my throat is dry. Okay, get ready for the next one. It's only been 10 minutes and we already just killed 2.5 exercises. Okay. And also just wanted to point out that a long workout does not mean it's an effective one. If you get your sweat going, if you feel good, your heart rate's up, that means it's an effective one. Okay, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, I'm going to emphasize this again so people don't hurt themselves. When you are doing any type of squat, you always want to focus on your knees being parallel to your toes. So you just visualize yourself sitting down. That's what I do. And look at your knees to your toes and make sure they're good. That will help a lot. I actually got ACL surgery twice. The ACL is a ligament in the knee. And squats and hamstring and quad exercises were like the main thing I always focused on. So now I'm like a huge advocate of form. And when your form's right, it means the exercise is working. Okay, and again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, one more after this. The problem with me talking is that I forget how many sets we actually do. So if we're doing an extra one, that's totally okay. The more the better. Okay. 12 minutes in. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. The next exercise, very similar to the last, it's going to be a sumo deadlift instead of a sumo squat. So there's different types of deadlifts, which may confuse some people, which I'll just go over real fast. So the first one I'll just explain is the sumo deadlift, which we're going to do. All you need to worry about is your stance and the way you're pulling. So you have the weight in your hand, slight bend in the knees like this. You just pull up. And when you do deadlifts, you should visualize yourself pulling the weight like up your legs, like almost dragging it on your legs, not actually, but visualize that. The other one we have is a stiff deadlift, stiff leg deadlift. It's a tongue twister. So that one, keep your legs very tight, or straight, I should say, and you just roll down your body, and then squinch, roll down your body, and squinch again. The stiff deadlift is more aimed towards your hamstrings, which if you end up doing it, you will realize that very, very soon. And then the last one is the Romanian deadlift, which is the standard deadlift in other terms. That one, your feet are just shoulder width apart, and you just slight bend to the knees and then drag it up your body like this. But since we already did some exercises that are targeting the quads and the hamstrings, that's why I went with another glute exercise, aka the sumo deadlift. So we'll get started. I'm going to face this way so you guys can just see the hips. So feet, again, more than shoulder width apart. I like to start down in position like this. And all you do is pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's very, very simple. Once you get the movements down, you'll be good. I know when I first started deadlifting, I was all over the place because I just didn't know how the form actually worked. But after practicing, I did get a lot better. And now I absolutely love deadlifts because deadlifts, they not only work your legs, they work your lower back, they work your arms, they work your core. So overall, deadlifts are a great exercise no matter what form you're doing. I would say the standard deadlift is probably the most effective one in the total body, but you get the point. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, halfway done with this exercise. I'm feeling good today. I'm going to a barbecue after this, and I'm very excited to eat, which brings me to my next point. Food is fuel. Do not neglect your body of food. Your body loves food. I promise you it's good for you, no matter what it is. Okay, we're going to change it up. I'm going to do it from this position for the next 2. So wait there. So usually deadlifts are done with like a long, big barbell. So in that case, you would, for sumo squats, you would hold the barbell in the center and just lift up like this. It's a lot easier to visualize the weight dragging up your body when it's full length rather than just a small weight that I have now, but still great. I'm already breaking a sweat. Clearly I sweat very easily. All right, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, one more after this. Almost done and complete. A lot of my workouts usually only last an hour long. Not even just because I get tired, because I usually pick like 6 or 7 exercises per workout depending on what body part I'm working, and then finish them within an hour. But I do see people that work out for numerous hours, and I just am blown away. So I'm like, how do you do that? You really only need a few exercises and just focus solely on those exercises to have a great workout. You don't need to go over the top. All right, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we have 10 minutes left, so we are going to do the lunges. Your lucky day. So like I said, I'm only going to be using this one dumbbell for this entire workout. So like I said before, I like doing reverse lunges because it's easier on my knees. So it's just like this, down again. And you should really feel it in your opposing like leg right here. Your quad, I can't even think because I'm trying to catch my breath. But yeah, so if I'm going to be kneeling with my right leg, I'm going to hold the weight in my right arm. You do not need to use weight for this, but if you want to, you can. So we're just going to do 3 sets, 10 per leg, and then we're going to be done. So I like to keep my balance because I have horrible balance by holding my hand on my hip or usually holding against the wall like the one next to me. So all you're going to do is push down, force up with this quad. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to switch. I might fall on my face because I don't have a wall to hold on to, but we'll see what happens. So it's be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I also do want to mention, I know this is annoying and reiterating myself, but even when doing lunges, make sure this knee parallel to the toe. You don't want to go over, you don't want to go way back. I don't even know if that's possible to do that, but just make sure your knee is always parallel with your toe. Okay. Gotta catch my breath. My throat is so dry. Okay. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, I almost fell over. 10. There's that side. 10 more on this one. Also, a way of balance, you can hold your arm out like this. I just like to hold on my hip. I don't know why, but you can do it like this. So we'll try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And for this next set, I'm just going to do it for the purpose of this video. Just do regular arm lunges. The only difference in this is that the leg that you're putting down is going to be holding the opposite weight in the hand, so it's going to be like this instead. These are a little bit harder to do with weights because the balance does get thrown off. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're good with those for now. I also wanted to mention I was going to throw in curtsy lunges. We definitely have time to do at least 2 sets of this, so we'll do those. I'm just going to change this mat so I don't hit the wall. So curtsy lunges, very simple. I'll do it without the weight first. You're just going to step to the side like this, push down, force the quad to force it back up again, side to side, like this. If you want to do it with a weight, I usually hold the weight, like I said before, like a front squat position, so right on the collarbones, or on my back. But I'm not going to use weight for this because I do have slippery socks on and I don't want to fall on my face. So we'll just do 3 sets of 10 all together. I'm just checking the time. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I really like curtsy lunges because they force like your side booty to work, and I really need some help on that part, which is really good. My legs are actually a little sore, I won't lie, so I'm going to go over some more stretching routines right when I'm done with this. Okay, another set of 10, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna just do one more. This could be like our little finisher of our leg workout today. I always like to do like warm-ups and finishers. I should actually share some warm-ups right after I'm done with this. All right, let's knock this last one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so like I said, usually on like glute days or leg days, I just do simple warm-ups. One of my favorite warm-ups is just a side step like this, just to get your side booty warmed up, get your quads warmed up, all that. Another one I like to do is just abduction. So abduction just means away from your body. So you can do these standing or laying. Really works right here on your body. And then lastly, the one I like to do the most, just some simple kickbacks like this to get the hamstrings and the booty warmed up. All right, so I'm out of breath. It was a quick workout, but burned 160 calories. All right, so some of my favorite quad stretches, I'm very simple when it comes to stretching. Just a simple this, hold for 10 seconds. If you don't feel it, slowly lean forward and you'll feel it more. Like I said before, touch the toes, do some of this stuff. I'm the most non-flexible human you'll ever meet, which is why I should probably stretch more, but that's okay. Okay. One of my other favorite hamstring stretches is just you lay on your back, you grab behind your knee, and you just pull it till you feel a stretch like this. And then for the outside, hold it like this. You should feel it like right here in your hamstring and the side of your thigh. And then some simple just butterflies, stretch the inner thighs out, stuff like that. I am very out of breath. I am parched. Yeah, I think that's about all. We did 5 total exercises, 6 actually for counting the finisher. But yeah, that's all I have today. I hope you enjoyed the leg workout. I hope it was as effective as it was for me as to you. If you are feeling sore, say you did the workout and you're feeling it the next day, because usually leg workouts, soreness tends to happen the next day or the day after. I'm not sure why, but it does. Do those stretches I showed you. Just take a nice bath. Just warm your muscles up, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm very out of breath, and that's what I'm thinking about. So my thoughts are not fully complete right now. But yeah. So again, I'll say my Instagram. I have post daily workouts, different body parts all the time. I actually just posted a leg one today, which was super good. So if you want to go check that out, it's Jordyn, JORDYN, T_, the little line, FIT fit. And that's all I have today. Thank you for coming, and I hope it was as effective as it was for me as for you. Thank you.